Welcome to Cannabis School. I'm your host, Jesse Angeles.
And I'm Brandon Elder.
And we're here to talk to you about everything pertaining to cannabis, from vape,
flower,
edibles,
strains,
and everything in between. Welcome back, everybody, to another Tuesday. I've got the wonderful and always charismatic Brandon Elder by me. And
thanks, Jesse.
And I'm Jesse Angeles. And man, we've got another wonderful diesel strain. Brandon, what strain are we talking about today?
Oh, this one's a little bit sweet and a little bit sour. It's a cherry diesel.
Cherry diesel.
Also known as cherry turbo diesel.
Yeah, cherry turbo diesel. So let's get right into that. What's the lineage of the strains that were put together to make this really awesome sativa high?
The two sweet strains that got together to make this baby were cherry OG and turbo diesel.
Turbo diesel. I have never heard of turbo diesel until looking into this one. That sounds amazing, but this, wow.
Just like slaps you right in the face.
Yeah, and right now as we're recording this, I'm actually wearing sunglasses because in our recording studio,
there's lights.
Yeah, there's lights in here, and it's too bright for me. So, you're somewhere really hot, which is pretty much everywhere. Unless you're in Norway, then maybe will be different. Oh, wow. I don't even know where I went there.
I have no idea.
Holy shit. I apologize to all of the Norwegians that just heard that.
Yeah. We won't make that mistake again.
No. I mixed up a bunch of like accents there. So, but anyway, yeah, it's just one of the great things about this, Brandon. When you were grinding it up, and as soon as you lift it off, and I'm sitting like next to you, and I got this waft of cherries, fresh, ripe cherries.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, it was so crazy. But the cool thing and the weird thing, I mean, some people don't like the diesel strains because, let's be honest, it tastes and smells like diesel.
I didn't get overwhelming tastes or flavors of diesel. I did get hints of diesel.
I got strong diesel.
Really?
Yeah,
On the smell or the flavor?
The flavor profile deep into my mouth, but it wasn't overwhelming. Sour diesel, for instance. Sour diesel is overwhelming, and it hits me in the back of the throat, and I start coughing like crazy. That's always how it's been for me. Maybe it's just a terpene profile.
I think my problem is I've recently had a concentrate that is a sour diesel, and it's overpowered. Like, it's really diesel-y.
Yeah, and very hemp, very diesel.
Comparing this one to that, I'm like, it's such a mild diesel flavor experience in comparison to that.
Well, and that's the aftertaste part. That's where the cherries come in. You get that slight, I mean, the smell is there, but it's sweet. It's a nice finish because most cannabis for me, well, not most, but the flower, typically, it leaves that burnt taste in your mouth. But this one, not so much. It's very mild. The terpene profile in here really, I mean, I still smell the cherries in my nose.
Yeah, it's wild. The most prevalent terpene is still limonene. Yeah, with having all of that, like, cherry and diesel scent.
That's pretty impressive.
Right? Yeah.
I am shocked that, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So, I know where I'm feeling it, and which was really good because we recorded an episode before this one, and we were on an indica strain, and we were like, that was great, really clear. And then right when we got done recording, we're like, but
nice and relaxed and chill. And
yeah,
like, okay, yeah.
I could go to sleep right now, or watch a movie, or a documentary even. But we ground this up, and it was really great to be able to experience everything right there and then. But what a great way to be able to bounce back. So this is you've had your indica, but you got stuff you got to get done, right? Maybe it's a Saturday, maybe it's a Sunday, and
maybe it's a Tuesday.
Maybe it's a day that you had stuff planned, but you're just like, look, I need a little bit of pick-me-up, and you just grabbed your indica and you started puffing away, and oh shit, I've got stuff to do. This is a great strain to be able to piggyback off of that one to bring you back up.
Yeah, get you going for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
The nugs, though, I really liked. They're like really green.
Yeah, and very tight, really
Mm-hmm.
dense, smaller nugs. Yeah, very green.
Lots of orange hairs on it.
Mm-hmm.
Really pretty nugs. Just fantastic.
Yeah.
But truly, this one, I just feel in my face. Like it is all in my head. Not as in can't get out of my head, but just like I feel the only effects of this strain just in my face and around my skull.
That's cool that I'm feeling it in different places. And you need to keep that in mind too as you're listening to this, that the terpenes are going to have different effects on your endocannabinoid system with the THC. The THC is the delivery method to getting it in there, but the terpene profiles is what we've been reading and studying. It's still out. Remember, it's still very young, but the terpene profiles have a big thing to do with that entourage
Experience,
effects. Yeah,
yeah.
your entourage, because you feel good. Where I'm feeling it is right in the middle between my shoulder blades, like deep in the muscle, like almost on the spine. As a matter of fact, in the middle of
Interesting.
my shoulder blades, in the spine. That's where I feel it. It's pressure. It's not uncomfortable, but it's pressure, and it's all there. Very clear. I am more sensitive to light right now.
Hence the sunglasses.
Right, look like Stevie Wonder over here, but
Well,
it,
there's a piano. Get playing.
I'm gonna do it. I don't play well. Matter of fact, I don't play at all. But it is really just, I don't know how to describe it. This is I have a project I'm working on. This is great, right? Either it's on the honeydew list or it's a professional, creative thing for me. I could get a lot of work done on this.
Yeah, it's I'd say it's like an energetic, sharp focus. Like
Yeah.
it's a very clear head. Um, one of the most reported effects of this strain is arousal.
Oh, va va voom.
So, if you're wanting to have a little fun evening with your significant other or others, or, I don't know, whatever you're into,
Yeah, little group thing.
yeah, this is
If you're
perfect for
down with
that.
that,
Yeah.
I mean, hey, right? Yeah, I agree. It is. It's definitely on the arousal scale. It's very high on that one. That's mostly reported. I felt those effects. Not necessarily like I'm over here feeling those effects. I'm like, Brandon, bro,
I mean, I'm having to hold you back right now,
touch
but
this. See, it works. But I'm not saying like this would be like a Viagra or anything like that one. But if one was so inclined to have relations, this would be the strain.
yeah, it's pretty fast onset. You're like happy and motivated, so that's perfect for,
Happy,
you know,
motivated, and aroused.
getting a little slap and tickle.
Yeah, it sounds like you're gonna get in trouble. That's all it is.
Yeah, probably. It's quite a giggly like a
Yeah, it's
giggly
fun.
strain, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like mild haze, not a you can't focus
No,
or that, but like
slight cotton mouth, not bad.
yeah, not at all. I think it's really social, probably a creative kind of focus strain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely like a group conversation, like your art night that you do every once in a while. Um,
Honestly, this sounds weird, but it's like the perfect boardroom meeting strain
yeah,
to like brainstorm and get a bunch of shit done.
yeah. If your company is so inclined that they would actually be open to that one, get a bowl,
Right?
cherry diesel, put it in the middle of the table, and smoke that room out. Like everybody just needs like 3 or 4 hits, and then
Brainstorm.
let's have a snack and some water, and then sit down, and then present an idea and saying, what can we do? This is definitely one of those. That's a cool idea. On the food wise, and we haven't talked about food with some of our the other strains, but on food wise, you know what? I'm thinking like a cheesecake. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Sweet mood.
Mm-hmm. This makes me feel like a sweet, and sativa tends to do that to me.
Oh man. Right now I'm just craving like a Joyzy Mike sub.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Or a burrito.
Oh, we're a burrito. Definitely got munchies, apparently.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling
Yeah.
and the munchies come on after a little bit after. It's not immediate. There are some strains where you'll get that. With cherry diesel, I have heard that people really get strong munchies.
Mm.
Like it usually about an hour after it really comes on, and it's almost like you want to eat everything. So if you ordered a full pizza and you're trying to share with everybody else, and everybody else decided to go outside and smoke a bowl, you'll probably take the opportunity to be able to finish off that pizza.
Yeah, hurry and do it then because you will definitely need more. So.
Yeah. So, any reviews? Any really good reviews that you've seen out there?
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely. Cherry diesel. Tastes smooth as butter, cherry and sweet. Aroma is sweet with hints of cherries. They were relaxed, uplifted, still euphoric. So they did a wonderful job. Cherry diesel is one incredible smoke for a daytime. It's labeled as an indica. I feel it is more of a 50-50 hybrid. The effects have you feeling hella good. It's hard to get even upset about anything. It helps my patience and irritability. Something about this strain makes it impossible to be in any negative mood. Gentle euphoria with bursts of creativity. I am utilizing this strain to help with any of my creative projects. This strain makes you feel like everything is going to be okay. Today's the first day I've honestly felt like everything is going good. The past 8 months I've been going through such crippling grief. I've lost weight and felt into such a deep depression just putting on a fake smile. I feel better about it now. It still hurts, but I know we all have our time. Another awesome utilization of the strain is mushroom hunting. I love the way the strain makes me feel at peace and more connected with nature. It improves my patience so I can find more mushrooms. So I highly recommend this for helping moods, mental health, headaches, stress, nausea, and anxiety. Which is great because it does. It helps with anxiety, stress,
And
depression,
nausea.
arthritis, migraines, nausea. Yeah, so this person has like a very real experience with it.
Yeah, it's a good headspace strain. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great to be so open about it because a lot of people don't know. That's another thing I did remember about that one. It's a great like mental health strain. If you're just having difficulty, and a lot of people say like, I save it till the end of the day, but there are opportunities and times where being able to use it earlier in the day to be able to help out your overall mood. You don't need to smoke so much that you're really high, but you can definitely just smoke enough to be able to get out the door or have it in edible. I've never had it in edible. I've only had it in flower. Have you had it in anything like a in distillate?
Yeah, yeah, I've had cherry diesel in a distillate, but it's been a while. But I have not had that in an edible yet.
No,
But
this would definitely be a fun edible. I think it was awesome. I think putting cherry diesel in chocolate would be a really good idea. Not necessarily the gummies. I haven't done that in a minute.
on the come down from this strain is supposed to actually have a lot of body relaxation in it as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
Wow.
right. Kind of weird.
Owen Wilson. Wow. Wow.
Wow. But no, it gives you like a pretty overwhelming sense of calm
Yeah, I would agree.
with it. Yeah, so perfect, like you said, for mental health issues. And how many of us are struggling with that?
Yeah.
That's perfect to do. And, even replacing over time other meds with cannabis in some instances.
Yeah, I agree. And I've done that before, coming off of, an SSRI, anything for like anxiety, depression, things like that. Some of us just want to be off of it. And I would say stock up on a cherry diesel strain. Definitely finding another strain that would complement it to being able to the different times where maybe more pain induced or more sleepy, but right now focusing on the good aspects of it, which is just by being able to put yourself in a good headspace. So great headspace strain, regardless of creativity.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, but I like the happiness because, life is heavy, but life is also what you make it. And
It's true.
sometimes you just need a little extra boost, and maybe you can get that with some cherry diesel.
I agree. Yeah. And I still think the creativity is a lot more easy to come naturally when you
Yes.
don't have all of that shit in your mind.
Well, yeah, because you're only thinking about the problems. You're not trying to think of solutions or new approaches. and because you're always so focused on the what's in front of you, and it's hard to see anything else. You just everything feels heavy. Everything feels like a cherry diesel. This is really good, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, I would recommend this. I think even for new users, just of
Yeah.
course go slow because it is a very heady strain. And so, you might experience some anxiety or, probably anxiety if you
Well,
are.
actually, when you're thinking about this strain and some of the things I read about that one, that's really cool from some of the reviews I've read where it doesn't induce the anxiety.
Hmm.
And my wife tried some last night, and very little cough from a vaporizer at all. It wasn't even strong out of the bubbler, and but very just relaxed. That's the feeling that she got. And things have been heavy for us lately. Not necessarily in our marriage, just in our lives. And yeah, it took all of that away. So,
Yeah, it's crazy how many times this plant, even with how heavy life can be, it truly does just like a weighted blanket, just comes and gives you a hug, and it's like, all this shit's gonna be okay.
yeah, no, I feel great. I mean, regardless, you know me, and I'm not overly optimistic, but I am positive. I try to be positive as I can every single day. And you're one of the only people know when I can get negative. And but anybody else is like, oh no, just always positive. Like the hell I am. I mean, I feel everything just like everybody else. But wow, man. I mean, Cherry Diesel. What a revelation.
Yeah. So if you have it around you, check it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And go ahead and check out our Patreon. Every dollar helps support the show, helps us create more amazing content for you guys.
Yeah, we got some cool plans for the future, so we're almost there.
All right. Tune in next week, guys.
Burp,
Take care.
burp.